Guys, what's going on? Quick update on the animal farm. We'll talk a little bit about what happened yesterday and what's going on right now. As far as I know, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor, guys. So never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get into anything that I talk about or anything in crypto for that matter, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and only put in risk capital, guys. Okay, funds you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So yesterday, the animal farm was set to relaunch, and right before it was set to relaunch, Forex got on a VC, and right before it was set to relaunch, I guess they ran into some issues or some last minute things, and make a long story short, it didn't launch yesterday. Now we do have this clock right here. I believe they reset it. And it says here the timer is gonna hit zero in about less than 2 hours. So we'll see what happens at that point. Only thing that I can take away from it is there was probably something that happened last minute, and to prevent any type of issues moving forward, Forex and his team, they're taking a little bit of time to, make sure everything is secure. So again, all I can say, guys, is be patient. There's really nothing you can do. You getting frustrated about it, it's really not going to do anything. So you got to be productive. While this is going on, while they're getting things in order, on the back end and doing things behind the scenes. Drip faucet is working. The drip garden, piggy bank, pig pen, all of that is functioning. All we're really waiting for is the farms and the pools to go live, the dog token to get unpaused. But like I said, while they're getting everything in order on the back end, the faucet is doing its thing. You can still participate in that. Obviously, the faucet's been running smooth for a year and a half. It's been doing its thing. So, we're just making money with the faucet as we get this thing ready to launch. I said it yesterday on my video. I'll say it again. And again, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or, be a, I don't want to cuss on this video, but I don't want to come out the wrong way. But, a lot of times, if you're doing a transaction with your funds, with your wallet, right? And let's say you have 500 bucks or $1,000 that you need to send to another wallet or send to a platform. Think about it. How many times are you checking and double checking the address? You're making sure that it's going to the right place. You're super duper, careful crossing the T's, dotting the I's with that 500 or $1,000 transaction. You got to remember there's $40 million in the animal. Let me see. Let me give you the exact number here. 37 yesterday was at 40. It's 37.6. That's a lot of money, guys. So again, you think Forex is crossing the T's, dotting the I's, making sure everything is running smooth, making sure there's security, making sure there's no hackers or bots that can come in and mess us all up for us. Of course he is, right? So give them the benefit of the doubt. Let them do what they got to do. There's really nothing you could do about it anyway. Complaining about it is not going to do anything, right? I've been getting messages the last couple of days from some people saying, man, what's going on? It's not they haven't launched and so forth and so on. And I always ask them, well, how much are you putting in? Oh, I got my 500 bucks. I got my $1,000. And again, I'm not belittling 500 or $1,000. That's all relative. That could be a lot of money for a lot of people. But there's people on the sidelines with 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, $250,000 ready to go in this thing. And you don't hear any of them complaining. You don't really, they're just kind of chilling, doing their thing, waiting, being patient, waiting for it to launch, making money with other things that they're doing in crypto, making money with the faucet, and they're just being patient. And the people that have 500 bucks or $100 to put in, they're the ones that are making the most. And again, I'm not justifying that it didn't launch. Okay, that's not what I'm doing either. But things happen. Things happen. I said it yesterday in my update video. This is business, and if you've ever been in business before, things happen. And DeFi is just it's business times 10, right? What do I mean by that? When you have a business, let's say you have a brick and mortar business, right? And you have a restaurant or what have you, things can happen. There can be a power outage. There can be staff that decides to quit the day you're going to open. I don't know. There's a million things that can go wrong, right? I've had businesses myself that offices that I've opened up in the past. Things happen last minute, and you have to adjust. Sometimes you have to delay opening up, or you have to fix those issues, right? There's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes. Any entrepreneur will tell you that, right? Any business owner will tell you that. Well, DeFi is just that magnetized, or multiplied, but rather multiplied by 10. Why? Because not only do you have to deal with issues or things that come up, now you have like bad actors and hackers and people that are looking to find exploits. You got to deal with all those people. Then you have bots and all these other. It's just he's there. There's a lot of other things that you got to deal with that you don't have to deal with in a traditional business. So what am I saying here? Be patient, because you really don't have any other option, right? Be patient. Like, you getting frustrated is not going to make the farm open any sooner. Obviously, we all wish that it opened up, but it is what it is. For me, the only frustration, like I told you yesterday, I've already expected, some type of delay. I mean, that's pretty normal with these launches. The only thing for me is, I'm actually traveling tomorrow. So I was hoping this would be done on Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest today. But if it doesn't, and I'm traveling at the time this thing launches, then it is what it is. There's nothing I could do about it, right? I'm still gonna stake my dogs. I'm still gonna go in the dog pound. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do, right? Um, but you adjust. Life is not perfect. Life isn't fair. You just got to deal with it, and it is what it is. So, hopefully we'll get some type of update from Forex later today. If not, don't worry about it. Like I said yesterday, just go about your business. Just do what you got to do. For me, I just do what I got to do. Do what I do on any other day, right? I'll go to my different platforms. I'll withdraw. I'll compound. I'll go into the faucet. I'll see what's going on over there. I'll check out the pig pen. I'll check out what's going on with the drip garden. I'll see how many LP tokens I have, right? I'll look at my portfolio, see what's going on, and I just go about my day. Go grab something to eat. Go pick up my kids from school. Do what I got to do, right? I don't really, when this thing launches, when it launches, it launches. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not sitting in front of my computer looking at the clock, waiting for an announcement. I'll get in. I'll check Telegram every now and then, and if there's an announcement, there is. If not, I just go about my day. That's the only thing I could tell you to do, rather than sitting there and being frustrated about it. So, again, I'm sure there was something that happened. I'm not privy to what's going on behind the scenes or anything like that. I'm sure there's a good reason why Forex delayed the launch. They're probably, crossing the T's, you know, dotting the I's, making sure security is there. I mean, think about it. What if he launched prematurely just to kind of appease everybody? And we find out a day or two later that there was an exploit, and all of this money that you're seeing on the screen is drained, and we're sitting there, with our pants down, right? I mean, that's not going to be fun, right? I'd rather him take an extra day or two or what have you, let him make sure everything is secure so we can make money with this, than to him rush it. He opens it, and next thing you know, there's some type of something. There's something that these hackers can exploit, and next thing you know, we see all this money right here gone. Right? We've seen it. We've seen it before. We've seen it with other platforms. Right? It's gone. Right? There was a hack on Binance just recently. Right? $100 million was taken out, or not really taken out. It was minted. Right? Anyway, whatever. Bottom line is, it was $100 million exploit, and if it can happen on Binance, as big as Binance is, it can happen here, right? So he's making sure everything, I'm sure, is good. I mean, think about that, right? Would you rather just wait a couple of extra days while you're still making money with all the other things that he's created, or him rush it, and next thing you know, a day or two later, we're sitting there with our what's in our hand, just all this money is gone, and you know we're all like looking at each other, right? That's no fun. So we'll see what happens here. I'll give you guys an update. Follow me on Telegram. Again, if I can't get in front of a computer and do a video, I'll do an update on Telegram. So make sure you're plugged in there. I'm sure at some point over the next day, 2 days, 3 days, what have you, this thing will be up and running, and we'll be making money with it. Okay. But in the meanwhile, faucet, keep growing your position in the faucet, keep growing your daily passive income there. There's a lot to make money with in crypto, so you don't got to be sitting there just waiting for this. Like, I'm not waiting there, right? Like, I get a lot of people, messaging me saying, "Oh man, what's going on? I'm waiting here." I'm not waiting for. I'm not. When it launches, it launches. But I'm not sitting here waiting. I'm making money with other things. I'm making money with the faucet. I'm making money with all the other things that I'm doing. And when this happens, I'll make money with this too. No big deal. So just stay cool. All right. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. As always, DYOR. Do your own research. Only put in risk capital. And I will catch you on the next update video. Peace.